Hi and welcome back everybody. Today we're going to make this really super cute Christmas ornament. Most everything is from the Dollar Tree, so it's going to cost us less than $5 to make. So stay tuned. I'm going to get you a list of supplies and we're going to make one of these together. You got to watch this. So here are the supplies that we're going to use today. I'm going to use one of the large ornaments from the Dollar Tree, and I'm not quite sure how big this is. I wanted something larger, but I really couldn't find it. So any ornament will do. You'll just probably want one to be a little bit larger than your normal ones. We have got the mesh tube tool, but I'm going to use the green. I picked up this pretty ribbon at the Dollar Tree as well. And there's 9 feet on it, so it's pretty much just perfect for one big bow. We'll just use that to do our bow here on the middle. And then I have some old garland, and all I'm gonna do really is cut off a couple of pieces here so that we can glue that on. Then I have some ribbon here. I've already pre-made these. This is just a little ribbon bow that I've tied a jingle bell to. The jingle bells did come from the Dollar Tree probably last year. And then we've just got some little narrow ribbon that you can find at Joann's, Michael's, Hobby Lobby. Everybody carries it. And I'm going to use that to tie on. You'll need 2 of these. Probably need about 4 of these little pieces cut off. So I think that's it. Let's get started. First thing I want to do is cut these real quick, just so I've got it out of the way because they are messy. And definitely need to use some wire cutters with this. You're not going to be able to use scissors. Okay, so we'll set those out of the way. I'm going to make 2 of these mesh tubing bows, okay? Because what we're going to do is we're going to apply to the front side, and then we're going to do the same thing on the back, and I'm going to make a different hanger for it rather than the piece that already comes on. Some of this tubing, the way that it's folded up in the package, actually looks pretty bad. And when I first started with it, I did cut some of it off, and then as I was playing with it, if you just push this back and forth, you start putting it back into shape. See? Doesn't all work perfectly, but it sure does save it, because I was starting to just cut pieces off thinking I wasn't going to be able to use it. So just kind of shape it, mess with it for a little bit. And then you see here, it kind of puffs back up. So I'm going to do this just a little bit more here. And I know I'll have to probably do it again. This is a little bit dented here. And I'm going to do this one as well. While you are getting all your supplies, you may want to fire up your glue gun, because we will be using hot glue for this project. Hence the little fingertip saver. All right, let's do a little bit more on this. And then remember, we have to make 2 of these bows, so I want to make sure that I've got enough of this tool all fixed up. Come on. All right. And we'll see how far we need to go yet. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start my bow, and then we'll see what ends up happening here. Very simple bow to make. What you're going to do is just give yourself a tail, and you are going to twist and hold just like you are creating a regular bow. Twist, and I'm going to do a 4. So I'm going to have 4. There we go. Come on. All right, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm just gonna cut it, leave a tail, and then I'm gonna cut a small piece off of here because I wanna be able to tie it with it. So just very carefully wrap it so that you can tie it. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tie it in a knot because I don't want this to come loose. And look at how cute that is. I'm gonna work with this just a little bit. There we go. I figured that out by total accident. So we've got our first bow already done. It looks really cute. We didn't have to do anything special to it. Now I am going to give a little angle cut to the edges of this because I did notice on the first one, if I didn't, it wanted to start to fray. There it is. So it's a little short. Okay, let's do this one more time. We're gonna leave a tail. We're gonna do 4 loops. Come on. 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Leave a tail and then cut a piece off to tie it with. I am making a pot roast in my crock pot and it smells so good. Okay, so here we've got our 2 bows. Now let's go ahead and cut our little edges. And I think I'll play with this here for just a second. See if I can get this to straighten out a little bit. Okay, a little bit right here. And I think we're good. Okay, I'm gonna set these aside now. And we're going to get our ornament, remove our tag. Now, I am gonna go ahead and cut off the little tag, or the little hanger that's on here because we're gonna attach a piece of ribbon. And the ribbon that we're gonna use for this one, I think we're gonna use the snowflakes because I don't have enough of the Christmas ribbon to do both sides. So now we're just going to make 2 simple bows. And I'm going to fix my edges, make sure everything's facing the same direction. There we go. Okay. Just kind of twist and turn and do what you need to do to make this look good. And I do want this to be bigger. Cooperate here. Okay, and that works pretty well. And we're going to cut this on an angle, and then we're gonna make another one about the same size. At first I wanted to make kissing balls out of these, but the ornaments, I just couldn't find anything large enough. So we're going to just improvise and make some pretty ornaments that you can hang from the ceiling or on your tree, of course. I'm gonna quick make a hanger. So I'm gonna take my ribbon, I'm gonna just put a little knot in it. Make sure the pretty side is out. And I'm gonna pull it so it's tight. There we go. And I already cut this off. So I'm going to trim this down really short. And we are going to hot glue it right to the ornament. And what I'm gonna do is do it right in front of the actual hook. So like right here, okay? Let's get this on, because I tend to burn myself every time. This glue gun is so hot. I burned myself at my daughter's house the other day, and I still have a huge blister. And I couldn't get the glue off of it, off my finger. Okay. So we're gonna hold that for just a second. So we've got it up here, right next to the hook, or the original hanger. And you could do this out of another contrasting ribbon if you wanted to. I just picked up what I had here. So this entire ornament really costs 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is leftover stuff, like $4 or $5 to make. These would be a great gift. Okay, so now that that's on, I'm going to take my pieces of garland and I'm going to attach them around the ornament at the top, just like so. Okay, and then we can shape those as we want. And I'm going to do 2 on the back. There's 3. Get that up there nicely. Okay, and then here is the 4th one. Probably need some more glue. Okay, it looks like it's hanging okay. Just gonna press and hold this for just a second. So I think what I want to do here is attach all 3 pieces to each other. So I'm going to take the string here that is from the Jingle Bell, and I'm going to just tie everybody together. And then I'll kind of do some arranging here to make sure that everybody is laying nicely. And I'm going to trim this way short because we don't need the white sticking out. Okay, so now I'll just do a little bit of arranging. Okay, so now we have all 3 pieces together, and you can fluff all this as you go or later. And I am going to stick him on with hot glue. All right. And we're gonna have to hold for a little bit. Make sure that we get it to stick and hold nicely. So just pinch and hold for a little bit. And so far that's what we've got. Pretty cute. Let's do the other side. Determine which side we want. Get our bow laid out there nice. Lay our other one on top. And then we're going to turn everybody over, tie them all together. And now we are going to glue this one on too. All right, there you have it. This one turned out just as cute as the other one did. So make sure that you angle cut your ribbons. Make sure everybody is glued on really nice. I think this was a cute project. Great little teacher's gift. Great gift for someone that you don't know to get for them, or awesome for just decorating your house. Bye for now. Zip tie it, pull your loop up.